Eamon Khan here, 4 seconds out with the gentleman Carl Frampton. Carl, just get your assessment of Josh Taylor's defeat to Ekow Essuman.
I'm disappointed for Josh. We could just see it that he's not the same fighter that he used to be. He had a really good start. I thought he looked good the first half of the fight anyway, but just started to slow down. And I think this is what happens when you've been in as many hard fights as Josh has been, and when you're getting a bit longer in the tooth as well. It was a shame, real shame. I'm disappointed for Josh. But you know what? He should be very, very proud of the career that he's had. The only ever British fighter to become the undisputed champion in the 4-belt era. A great, in my eyes, I think a British great.
Do you believe that's the sign-off? Maybe it was great. Of course, it's obviously raw in the moment, but
I think so. Look, it's not for me to tell anybody
for sure
about retiring, but we've seen a much better version of Josh Taylor than we've seen tonight. So maybe it's time.
Do you feel there are any fights out there? Let me throw a name at you, like Conor Benn. Would that be a fight?
That's a money fight for him, maybe. Yeah. But it's just about what he's in the game for at this point. Maybe it's a money fight, certainly, but I don't know. I'll let him make the decision himself.
What do you think about where Ekow can go now for the back of that
I'd
victory?
love to see Ekow get a shot at a world title off someone. Maybe one of the champions could be looking at voluntary, and they maybe see Ekow as a soft touch. He's been British Commonwealth European champion. He deserves a shot at one of the big names. And he just beat Josh Taylor, obviously.
What do you think of Moses Atama dispatching Balogun?
What a fighter. Unreal. Fastest hands since Mike Tyson in terms of heavyweight, but he moves better than Tyson, I think. A little bit more fluid. Tyson was a bit different. Punches so hard, punches correctly. Technique is very good. Boxing nerd, like real knowledgeable boxing guy, watches the sport and studies old fighters. He's superstar.
I want to get your take on this. A lot of people kind of say online, whenever, I guess specifically more so with Josh, being that he was with Shane, that he was probably at his best with Shane, and fighters when they leave Shane don't really go on to improve. Is that what you feel?
Bullshit. I think Shane's a good coach, but you say what happened? Anto Kukachi's careers went through the roof once he left Shane. Mm-hmm. So it's a bit of a theory. You leave Shane McGuigan, you become a bad fighter. Absolute bullshit. I tell you what, he's a good trainer, but he'll shorten your career. You spar too hard. We see him with Billum Smith at the minute as well. There's already been a slip in his performances.
I appreciate you taking that. Thanks for taking us out, sir.
Cheers.